And welcome back to the First Alert Weather Breakdown. Before I continue into the forecast, going further into what's happening next week with our chances of severe weather, wanted to quickly mention some things I did behind the scenes during commercial break, which was fix the YouTube stream. I tried it one more time just to see if it would work once again, and this time, lo and behold, it started working. So guess what? For those of you who wanted to leave some comments, some questions as well, especially as we head into this segment about our severe weather threat, feel free to do so. There we go. You can head over to our YouTube page, KSLA News 12. Essentially, go to youtube.com, search up KSLA News 12, and you should see me live streaming, just like you see on the KSLA.com live stream. Again, just want to pinpoint to our YouTube one more time because, again, that's where you can chat to me live and answer. You can ask questions there, and I will answer them live on this podcast. Pretty cool. Yes, that's back up and running, so you can go back over there in case you want to answer any questions. For those of you watching now on YouTube, I'm sorry you missed a complete block of the First Alert Weather Breakdown, but YouTube essentially was not working and did not want to cooperate with me for the first 15 minutes. Thankfully, again, my motto is better late than never. So, hey, welcome in, welcome on. Let's get into the forecast now. Again, any questions, feel free to leave it in the chat. All right, let's hop into the forecast. So, for those of you just joining us, we already went over the forecast for the short term, which is mostly beautiful, mostly warm, all the way through the weekend. And I honestly say, enjoy that. Make the most of it before you worry about the chances of severe weather next week, because our severe weather day next week is going to be on Tuesday. I'm going to show you that here in just a moment. But our first alert weather day is, not our first alert weather day, but our day to be weather aware with severe storms is going to be happening next Tuesday. I'm going to say that I said that again here for you to really stress out the day. But also the point of that is after the weekend, fully enjoy the weekend, not be concerned about the weather. Then you can come back to work on Monday and then get all the details you need to know about what's coming in store for your Tuesday. All right. So now let's get into the forecast and track this severe weather out. So today we have a cold front coming through. Thankfully, it's not really doing that much. It's just cloudy and dry here for the most part. And that's our last system coming into the ArkLaTex until oh my goodness, words. That's our last cold front coming through here for a while. Essentially, Friday, dry, nice and sunny. Saturday, same thing. You'll just see maybe a few passing clouds. Overall, you don't see a next system come into view until we get into Sunday. And that's when I was talking about this on the crew of Highland. There is a chance of rain late on Sunday. If you notice, 6 o'clock, most of that rain's still holding out to the west, even at the end of the crew of Highland parade, which is good. Again, if you're just cleaning things up from the parade, maybe doing some things late on Sunday night, maybe watch out for some stray showers creeping on in late night into early. This will be looking like almost the overnight hours into Monday morning. Maybe a little bit of a rainy early morning Monday commute, but besides that, that's that system. That is not the system that's bringing us our chance of severe weather, by the way. Our chance of severe weather is coming with the next system. That's going to be a very strong cold front. It starts to appear in Dallas on Tuesday morning. It's going to start into the ArkLaTex maybe in the morning hours, but it's really going to amplify, especially with that daytime heating. Right around 11 o'clock, right around lunchtime, that's when looks like we start our severe weather threat, and it's going to be widespread storms throughout the afternoon hours. We're talking anything severe weather threats. I can't really nail down specifics, especially because it's this far in advance. We're still... Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Just wanted to count it out for you, too. 5 days away from the severe weather threat. So, plenty of time again to track this out. And as I said again, enjoy the weekend. Be concerned with this early next week, okay? We'll keep you first alert in the meantime still each and every day. But this is not a threat that comes into the ArkLaTex until next week. So, let's get to the highlights of some main headlines that I want to get across again for you guys here with the system. Overall, that's the timing I'm expecting the things to roll into the ArkLaTex, mainly between Tuesday. It could be as early as lunchtime, but I think most of it's going to come through the afternoon. And some of that could maybe even tailor way early Wednesday morning. We'll see. Again, the timing is fluctuated because of how far we are out still. And that could change just a little bit. But overall, severe weather possible. We'll have more on that in just a moment. And obviously, stay tuned for updates as both the timing, the threats, the everything about it could change as we get closer to that day. Last graphic I want to show before the 7-day forecast. This is our severe risk. You do not see this often. I really want to hone in on this graphic in particular. This is the Storm Prediction Center. First of all, a little background. Storm Prediction Center gives us essentially severe weather outlooks in multiple days out. It starts with essentially 8 days. It goes as far as 8 days out, issuing severe weather risks. And usually, for most common storms, it'll issue these outlooks only 3 days in advance. 3. Just so you know, yesterday is when they started to really hone in on this spot of severe weather, and that was 7 days out. 7 days, including the day of, including yesterday, the day of. This is day 6 on the outlook. Again, essentially, just to reiterate, Storm Prediction Center really only gives severe weather outlooks, especially for those typical systems that come on through, for days 1, 2, and 3. The fact that they're already showing this 6 days out, not going to lie to you, is a little concerning. So you want to stay weather aware with us. This is looking like a hefty system coming in through here for Tuesday. This is the best graphic to really show you because everything else with like specifics of threats, again, timing, is it going to hit my house? I can't answer any of those questions yet. Again, still 5-6 days out. But this is the best thing I can show you is anywhere in this shade of yellow. Let's start with the shade of yellow because I know you're kind of just looking at colors and sometimes you might be a little confused, which I get. Anywhere in that shade of yellow or orange is under the chance of severe weather. Those areas in that shade of yellow and orange have a chance of severe weather, period. Anywhere in the shade of orange in particular has a higher and greater chance of severe weather, which unfortunately means the bullseye of severe weather, which you can kind of treat this orange shade as, is right on top of the bulk of the ArkLaTex. The only places it really isn't is the northern edge of the region. But even still, this could change, this could fluctuate, and even then, the northern half of the ArkLaTex still has a chance of severe weather. So, yes, this is surprising that we have this great of an outlook 6 days away. Not going to lie to you. So, Chief Meteorologist Matt Jones and the entire First Alert Weather team, including myself, monitoring this very closely. We're going to give you First Alert closer to this day. Again, as we go into the 7-day forecast, make the most of the weekend. Saturday and Sunday look amazing. Soak it in. Enjoy the Mardi Gras parades if you're going out to that, or your outdoor festivities. Both of those won't be a worry for the 2 most important days of the work week for Saturday and Sunday. But again, we want you to stay really weather aware with us heading into Tuesday of next week. Because not going to lie, things could get ugly and messy around here on that day. Thankfully, past that day, lots of sunshine. Looks like is going to extend into the ArkLaTex once we get past that system into Wednesday through Friday of next week, just to kind of tailor into the 12-day forecast. Highs will be down into the 60s, though, as a result. 70s for most of the long-term period, even through the weekend, even into Monday and Tuesday. It looks like our highs will drop into the 60s as a result of that cold front into Wednesday and Thursday, at least, of next week again. Most of that will be filled in with some sunshine, too. All right. Hopefully that made sense. I don't see anything on YouTube that I need to respond to. But, yeah, that's our look at our severe weather threat here for next week. Again, I want to make sure that you stay weather aware with us heading into next week. Yeah, I'll kind of recap everything and see what you can look forward to in tomorrow's episode after a quick 2-minute break. Stick with us. Hey, welcome back to First Alert Weather Breakdown. Again, I'm meteorologist Evan Thomas in here. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this live stream, First Alert Weather Breakdown. Okay, this is the first real stream that we've really talked about with this severe weather threat here for next week. Again, I want to make sure you're weather aware of that. The two main headlines I got for you moving on forward is, first of all, enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the next 4 days of sunshine, especially once we get past today. Today will still be a little bit cloudy, but hopefully some sunshine peeks through later on this afternoon, especially for the southern half of the region. Enjoy the sunshine for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Again, all 3 of those days. Beautiful, warm. Get out there. All right? Enjoy it. It's going to be great. Just want to make sure you're weather aware with us here for early next week on Tuesday. We'll keep you first alert about that. The closer we get into that day, and I think we'll nail down, just, like updates you can look forward to about specifics with that system coming next Tuesday. As you're probably already used to, but if you're not, most of the specifics for those forecasts about when will it hit my town, to what threats are we looking out for, flash flooding, tornadic threat, hail, winds, that kind of thing. Most of those questions can be answered more 2 to 3 days out, which will be right on top of the weekend. But I will say I will have the greatest confidence of what will happen and with that system. Unfortunately, not until Monday of next week. But again, nothing significant should be occurring on Monday. At least, again, our severe storms will be coming through on Tuesday. I will have a full answer for you myself on Monday after my personal weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow we'll try to get a few updates on, I think, the timing. That's pretty much my goal of what I'm going to try to do for my forecasts during the shows, is try to nail down the timing just a little more specifically. Hopefully it doesn't nudge towards earlier or later. We'll see. But besides that, I don't think I'm still going to nail down, I guess, the threats and, again, pinpoint timing in towns until early next week. So you have to watch. And again, as I've reiterated plenty of times, stay weather aware with us early next week. I will guarantee you we will have coverage on all the severe storms early next week for Monday and Tuesday, especially on that system on the First Alert Weather Breakdown. This is pretty much every single weekday at 10:30. You should join us. Again, we'll be back on tomorrow, though, as well. Again, Monday and Tuesday of next week, we'll pretty much go exclusively into those severe storms and have coverage all on that. As for tomorrow, we'll go over a regional travel forecast for the weekend. Hey, again, the weekend's going to be great. I cannot stress that out enough. Just trying to find different ways to say that it will be great on both Saturday and Sunday. Just watch out for a little chance of rain late on Sunday. But again, if it does rain on Sunday, none of it will be severe. All right. You have a great Thursday. Enjoy your rest of your Friday Eve. I will talk to you again later. Tomorrow, Friday at 10:30, back here on the First Alert Weather Breakdown. You be there, be square, and most importantly, especially with severe weather looming, be weather aware. Have a good one.